Hi everybody, it's Julie. I did say that I would try and do a flower tutorial, so here I am. Today I'm going to show you how to make a flower that looks like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks just like this. Basically what I've used is some dictionary paper. I've already got mine cut out. The die that I used was Spellbinders Nestabilities. It's the Dahlia. I used the, let's see, I believe it's the fourth smallest size. And I cut out 8 of the shapes. And I was able to do that pretty much all at once with my Cuttlebug. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread these out because I'm going to glimmer mist them with my homemade glimmer mist. And then I'm going to just really quickly dry them with my heat gun. I might advance forward through this so you don't have to hear that. But I've chosen a glimmer mist that I call Sunset Orange. I use alcohol inks. I'm sorry, no. Yes, I use the alcohol inks and the Perfect Pearls, and I make my own glimmer mists. They work out just great. Let me heat these up real quick and get them dry and move on. Ceramic tile. I put a ceramic tile down on top of my my mat to keep it from lifting up, because if you use your heat gun on top of your craft mat, it'll just keep rising up and rising up and rising up and creating little hills and valleys in it, and it'll be hard to cut on. I learned that the hard way. Just going through here again and drying these off. Be pretty quickly, no big deal. You can probably make one of these flowers, depending on how detailed you get with it, in about 5 minutes. I really like this color orange, and I kind of like how it's pulled up and made little darker spots and lighter spots. This is the first time I've used the orange. I just made it the other day. Okay, and they should be dry enough. So I just gather up all of my little flowers here. I'm just going to crunch them all up, get them all wrinkled up and everything, get them good and wrinkled, and then I take them out. Now you can color the back if you want. Most of the time I do, but for time's sake today I'm not going to. Okay, and then I just unfold them. Heat gun. I like to use a glue gun to put these together with. I think that it gives it a little bit more, it's a little more firm with the heat gun than it will be with like a regular adhesive. I'm sorry, a glue gun. And then a regular adhesive. Okay. Oop. And if you rip them, it's no big deal. You're not going to be able to see it anyway. And if you can't, it just gives it a little bit more character, I guess. Okay, so I just pick one that's going to be my bottom. Doesn't really matter which one. I'll pick this one because it doesn't have a lot of color on it. And then I just set it down here. Grab my trusty glue gun. Put a little dollop of glue in the middle. And then let me find that one that I ripped, because I'm going to put that one next. Here we go. Okay, and then I just kind of offset the petals and stick it on there. I'll give it another little dollop of glue. Put that one down. Let's see what we got here. What's going to happen is you're going to end up with 8 layers of this flower. And then I'm going to show you how you can give it a little bit of shape. Maybe you want to, make the petals come up. That's what I like to see. I like it when the petals are forward instead of backwards, I guess. So you just keep going, putting a little glue, same on top of the same spot you put it on the last time you put one down, so that your middle is pretty close to the same. Boy, that orange is a really pretty color. I really like it. So it might be hard to tell on camera, but it's really kind of like almost like a rusty pumpkin-y orangey color. Really like it a lot. Okay, so now that you've got this and you've got your 8 layers of flour, what I like to do is I like to just gather up the first one and squish it together, and then do the same thing I learned this technique from, I watched some video and they were doing, I think, just plain circles to make the flower. I think it was, don't quote me on that. But I thought, you know what, that'll look really cute if it has petals. So when I got my cuddle bug, I got that Dahlia dye from Nestabilities, and it was like on sale for 15 bucks, I think, at Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance, so I picked it up. And I really like it. It's the only Nestabilities dye that I have right now. Hopefully I'll get some more, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, and you just keep crunching these up to the front. And then crunch them up there again. Okay, now I like to, you know, if you want to, it's up to you, but I like to spray a little more Glimmer Mist on it. Just give it another little coat there and heat it up again with my heat gun. This gets the outside corners so you don't have to do, you know, both sides. So I'm just going to heat this up again, get it nice and crunchy. I like to heat from the sides too. I like to fan it out a little bit with my fingers and try and keep from burning them. And just fan it out a little bit, and you can see the flower forming. Just like to get it a little crispy there. There we go. You can tell when it's ready because you can start hearing the paper. And then I'm just gonna start folding down the layers. Okay, just keep going till you get back to the middle. And if you find a layer that you don't think is colorful enough, just go ahead and give it another spray. No big deal. Okay, when you get down to the middle, you'll be able to see it. It's got a little pocket there from where the glue was at. Then you just form your flowers however you want. Like, I think this one needs a little bit more color right here, so I'm just going to give it another blast of my Glimmer Mist. Then I'm going to heat that up again because you want it to be dry. Just give it another quick hit with the heat gun. Okay, take that off. Okay, now you've got your flower. Now, you know, you can finish this off however you want. I think I'm going to put a pearl in the middle. Let me see here. Let me get my tweezers out. I've got this little bag of colored pearls and beads that I got from Hobby Lobby. I like to use them. I think there's one that's kind of a peachy color in here. I don't know if you can really tell on camera or not, but this one's kind of a peachy color, but I don't think that's going to work out. Let's try a white. I think we're going to do a white here. Let's see. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so I'm just going to stick myself a little dollop of glue down in there. Right down there. You can use anything for the middle. You can use a button. You can use actual stamens that you get from, you know, Hobby Lobby in the wedding section. Put some leaves down, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I've got this done. Now I'm just going to crinkle it up until I get the shape that I want. And that's about it. You know, you can do anything. I think I'm going to put some leaves on this one. I've got these leaves. You know, you get them from Hobby Lobby. These were 77 cents a piece. And they're white, but you can make them any color you want. So I'm going to see if I can get these out of here. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put some distress paint on these. Or some distress inks. Let me see if I can find the color that I want. Let's see. Here we go. Peeled paint. That'll work out good. Let me see if I can find my peeled paint sponge. Let's see. Peeled paint. Peeled paint. I use the Ranger the ink applicators. What I do is I only have 2 of these. So what I do is I just write on the back what color it is so I know which one it is for sure. And I just store them in a little dish on my desk. So let's see, let's make these peeled paint. So now I'm just going to ink up my little applicator here. And I'm just going to put this ink on. You know, let's give it a couple little coats of green. Okay, that's good. And then do the same thing with this one. Okay, you know, I'm kind of all about all things glittery and, you know, shiny. So I think I'm going to hit these with a little bit of my Glimmer Mist that's just clear and glitter. That's it. See how it turns that color a nice shade of green? That's why I love the distress inks. Once you hit them with something liquid, wow, does it make that color pop. I'm going to heat them up here, just dry them off. Okay, that's good. Now, I like to put a little, when I put leaves on or something like that, I like to put something on the back to hold them on there besides the glue gun. So I've got a little circle punch here. I think it's EK Success. I usually keep something like this on my desk, just so I have something for my flowers. I can just cut a little circle out here, pop that baby out like that. And then I'm going to use this on the back. Just do a little cleanup here so that doesn't get on my flower. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I'm just going to kind of hold these together, give them a little twist so they stay the way that I want them to. Okay. Oh, you can also hit the back if you want. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Then I like to just kind of arrange these like I want them. Maybe I want them a little bit curled, and I think I do want them a little bit curled. So I've got them set up like that. I'm going to turn my flower over and then give myself, let's see if I can get that in the view, give myself a pretty good dollop there. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure your leaves are facing the way you want, because I've done that before too. Okay, and I'm just going to hit these in here, kind of get them settled down into that little glue dollop, and then I'm going to put my little white circle on it. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over. Now my flower has leaves, little cute leaves, and then I'm going to, excuse my reach here, looking for a pair of scissors or a pair of something. There's a pair of little wire cutters that I'm going to use. Just going to clip off the ends there so you can't see it. And there, I've got myself a really cute little flower. Look great on a card. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. All right, thanks again, and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks. Bye.